so I wasn't sure if you were approving one or both.
Okay, yeah, you're just receiving and file, I think it was the 33.9, I don't.
Yeah, you're approving the 33,000 or whatever that amount was. The other 14,000 would potentially be coming forward here in the near future, because that's the area outside of the TIF property to the north.
I mean, I don't want to beat it up too much, but we got a document from Wade Trim that says, what do you guys want to do, 33.9, 14.6, or both? So what are we going to approve tomorrow?
Well, you're not approving anything.
Well, then what did TIF approve?
The third, not to exceed 33.9.
At this time.
Correct.
So that TIF approved the first amount, and that's why, at least on the agenda, it says motion to receive and file design proposal from Wade Trim. 14,000 was the portion of sidewalk
Right.
to the north, which would be potentially paid for by CDBG.
Well, we don't have to.
We don't have to, it's on the agenda, right?
It
So-
doesn't say receive and file. and it
So
doesn't
again,
say
let me back up for a minute. The history of TIFA doesn't really require city council approval, but TIFA asked us to bring it forward, so it's an informational piece. That's why it's a receive and file.
We just don't have all the, I see what Danny's saying, that it doesn't have,
We're
it
going to
doesn't say
approve this
pay by
design, it
phone.
looks like TIF approved the 33.9 and 14.6.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to add provisions in there about what you're receiving and filing, you know, not to exceed funded through TIFA, that, I mean, there's no harm in that.
Okay. Well,
And the word approved is on this document, it's just not on our agenda.
Okay, yeah.
And it
Should be
It's
received
right
and
on
filed.
the agenda, and I think we should just add not to exceed 33.9. Just cross our Ts.
It's fine,
As approved by PIPA.
as approved, or funded through TIFA, however you want to, yeah. So a little deeper into this, this was actually also a countermeasure when Cinemark came in, the theater. After they got everything approved, they threw a last-minute Hail Mary up and said, and by the way, we want a $500,000 tax abatement as well. Then they balked and said, if you don't, we may do this, or, you know, it was very professional, but at the same time, they kind of threw out the Hail Mary. What we said is, we're not in favor of giving you a tax abatement, as we know this deal's already done. However, we are interested in helping you bring new business in, so this was on the table already. We were already planning to do this, so we basically kind of leveraged this in favor of any kind of tax abatement with them.
Didn't we okay a form though that?
Different abatement. Yeah, that's an IFT that we approved. This would be a totally different abatement.
Um, 16 is the motion to approve February paid invoice report. Any questions on that? And 17 is the budget performance report.
Jason, there was, I think, mentioned a couple times of a budget amendment. Is that something that, is there a date time to that, or?
Well, like I said, the issue with the budget amendment, we didn't want to do a budget amendment just yet because of the AFG grant. We want to show some things in there, but typically, we could do one in April if we'd like, but I was just going to go ahead and put it on the omnibus budget amendment when we do the next year's budget. If you recall last year, in addition to approving the budget for the next subsequent year, you're also approving an amended budget for the current year. So I was just going to incorporate that in our budget process for 15 years.
I think the reference in the document you gave us was to the recreation center, so that's what I was referring to.
Yes, that would be, obviously, that would be one of the areas that need to be addressed, like the home grant area would need to be addressed.
Vehicle maintenance.
Yes, vehicle maintenance, some, the salt and DPW, a lot of things that we need to be addressed on the amended budget. So.
Eighteen is the motion to approve the public hearing on the city budget for 15-16 for April 21st. Will we have our budget meetings before that, or?
Well, I guess this is, like I said, this is what we're going to talk about, people's tentative schedules for the month of April. According to the charter, the mayor's recommended budget has to be to council by April 1st, and has to be on site at the library for the public to view April 1st. So that being said, the council has to approve it by May 1st, so what do you guys, I guess, your guys' preference for the week to try to start setting up budget meetings? The 21st is the actual second date, so we kind of try to coincide it with the second date of the regular council meeting date. Last year, I think we used the date of the 29th of April, so we were trying to get this done a little bit quicker. So that leaves you the week of the 6th or the week of the 13th for department head meetings.
Well, the 6th we'd have council meeting, right? So why
Yeah,
don't we do it
this is
the
our-
13th?
Yeah.
So is it the council's recommendation to do it the week after, the 13th, to try to set them all up, or later
Yeah.
that week?
Yeah, because we wouldn't have.
Well, what
any
about
meetings
the
that
week? You just said April?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So one of the things that we can do is if this 21st date does not work, this is just a regular scheduled meeting day. And when Jason asked me about what day to do it, because we were going to do it the 28th, I believe was the other date, and I suggested that we just do it on a regular meeting. I mean, why have a special meeting unless we absolutely have to? Which this year, I don't think we're going to have to. If we get to a point that we don't have enough information, we can certainly move it back.
Didn't we have meetings so where each department head can?
Yeah, and we'll do that again this year.
Oh, okay, I thought
And that's what I'm
you were
asking
talking
for.
Starting the week
Yeah.
of April 13th, is
Yeah.
what we're saying.
Because that would be between the
Between
council
council
meetings.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, you can do later the week of the 6th, or the week of the 13th, where I recommend. Whatever works for every schedule. If you guys want to get back to me on that, you guys.
What, we need 2 days, Jason? 2 different meetings?
We had a lot more than that.
We had a lot more last year,
But-
but.
I think we went pretty
Yeah.
later.
2 or 3, it wasn't.
They were long, and, yeah, I know we had at least 3.
Yeah, I mean, we can start off with, 3 and if it goes faster than we anticipated, or.
Do you want to do like Monday, Tuesday, and leave Wednesday as a possible?
It's your guys' pleasure, I don't.
Why don't we put together a kind of a estimated agenda of allotted times,
Yeah,
and then we can send it to everybody, and then we can look at what days you guys want to have it on, how it fits into everybody's schedule. If we can, we'll earmark based on, previous years, like, I suspect like the DPW is going to probably be close to a meeting in itself with the different departments in there, so, why don't we do that, get that to you guys, and then you guys can let us know, do you want to do it the week of the 6th, the week of the 13th, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, and just like I said, the 21st, we have to have we have to have a public meeting because, that's one of the functions of the budget, you have to have a public hearing, so we're anticipating that's the 21st. We can still have that date, the council does not need to approve it on that date. If there is more dialogue, then you can set up a special meeting before May 1st to approve it.
The next one is the police department for in-car video system, 5649. And any questions? And then another police item was another laptop computer docking station for an amount not to exceed $32.54. That'll come from State Forfeiture as well as the in-car video. To amend the city council resolution number to increase it to 5171. Originally it was 4388. Did it end up costing more than you
Yes,
expected?
this is for the Caprice that you approved repairs for 2 meetings ago. Once he got it in there, it was an additional $781. So we're just bringing it back because that was not included in the amount that you approved.
What was the additional cost for?
There were some additional parts that needed to be ordered for the repair. I don't have what those parts were with me.
And number 22, we went over, that's the deed for the timber bed.